Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have a contest leading up to this on our Facebook page. So Brandy, would you like to announce the winner?
Yeah, hi. The winner of our Facebook contest, where we asked the question of how many manufacturers are in the Dayton region, and the resource we used was the Dayton Regional Manufacturers Association. So the contest winner is Saya Shea, and she actually picked the correct amount of 2,475 manufacturers in the Dayton region. So she must have done some research. So congratulations, Saya Shea. We will be tagging you on our Facebook post.
All righty, thanks Brandy. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So kind of, how the flow of today is going to go. So we're just going to kind of introduce who all is on this meeting with us. We'll give a quick overview of Edison State. We're going to give you a little bit of a student experience. So we have a current Edison State student joining us today as well. And then you're going to hear from Airstream, Evenflo-Goodbaby, Honda of America, Pella, Polyfill, Silfex. And then again, we're going to have the question and answers at the end of the presentation. So my name is Jordan Keith. I'm one of the enrollment managers here at Edison State.
And hi, everyone. I'm Brandy Oberding, Director of Apprenticeships and Work-Based Learning at Edison State. We want to welcome all of our participating employers in our region, and Airstream, we welcome you. We will have Brittany speaking for Airstream today. They're located in Shelby County, Jackson Center, Ohio, and they make very well-known travel trailers. We also have Evenflo-Goodbaby with us, Piqua, Ohio, and they make children's car seats and also activity centers. And Brian, we welcome you with us today as well. We have Honda with us. They're located worldwide, as we all know. They do have representatives from their Anna plant, which is located in Shelby County. And welcome, Kayla. Pella. Pella is a brand new manufacturing company in Troy, Ohio, Miami County, and they manufacture windows and doors. And we know we have Patty Kendall's team with us today, so welcome. Polyfill is located in Sidney, Ohio, and they make acoustical barrier solutions. So welcome, Carrie Gregg. Silfex is located in Eaton and Springfield, Ohio. They make custom silicone components and assemblies. And we have Erin Clark with us today from Silfex. So we are going in alphabetical order, and we will have Airstream present first.
Thanks, Brandy. So again, we're just going to kind of give you a quick overview of Edison State. So just kind of moving on to some fast facts here. We do offer 5 different locations. We have over 100 different programs that you all can choose from. We have over 3,000 students that do attend with us, and our student to faculty ratio is 20:1. So you guys do have a lot of smaller classes and more one-on-one attention between you and your professor, which is really nice. With our locations, our main campus is located here in Piqua. So there's a lot of different degree programs and also certificates that you guys can get with us as well. We also have 3 different regional locations. So we have campuses in Eaton, Greenville, and Troy. A lot of them, or all 3 of them, they usually specialize in something. So our Eaton and Greenville campus, they specialize in agriculture, and then our Troy campus, that's also where a lot of our health science programs are located as well. And then we also offer a variety of different degrees and certificates, and also short-term technical certificates, pretty much all online, maybe just besides a few classes that you kind of can't get that hands-on learning component with. So again, there are a lot of different options for you guys. And then if you did not know, our campuses at Eaton and Greenville, they do offer our advanced manufacturing systems and CNC programming certificates as well. So that's also a great option for you guys. With our academic programs, I like to call these as stepping stones. So one kind of leads right into the other, which is really nice. If you want to go for that associate's degree, awesome for you. If you're not too for sure if an associate's degree is kind of where you want to be, but you kind of want to get right into the workforce, maybe a certificate or a short-term technical certificate is going to be a good option for you. The nice thing about the short-term technical certificates is they can be completed in under a year. So again, you can kind of just take some classes and then get you right out there into that workforce. But the short-term technical certificates, they do feed into our certificate programs. So again, this is kind of where you can kind of start building some different credentials with your name, which is really nice. Our certificates, they're going to be more technical, and they also are going to lead into our associate's degrees. So we have two different really types of associate degrees. Our first one is going to be our career pathways. So we have them in business, engineering and manufacturing, health science, information technology, social and public services, and then also our new one, which is our 25 and older fast track programs. And then we also have what we call university transfer. So that's going to be either an Associates of Arts or Associates of Science. And what that allows for you to do is you can complete 2 years here at Edison State and then 2 years at another school here in Ohio, but also nationwide as well. So there are a lot of different options for you that we do offer. Moving into our career pathways, within business, there is 28 certificate or degree options. Engineering and manufacturing, they offer 39. Health science, there's 12. Information technology, there's 22. Social and public services, there's 8. And then within our new fast track programs, there's 5 certificate or degree options that you all can choose from. And then I'm going to go ahead and let Brandy just talk a little bit about work-based learning here at Edison State.
So at Edison State, we do offer a lot of internships. Every one of our 2-year degree pathways offers an internship, practicum, or externship. So we're very focused on ensuring that students get that work-based learning experience because the earn and learn model is so important for gaining experience, skill, and confidence. We're also a state registered sponsor for registered apprenticeship, and we have a lot of opportunities in those areas. So without further ado, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I just want you to know that we fully support earn and learn programs.
And so now moving kind of over just to paying for college. I know this is kind of a big conversation because you always wonder, well, I want to go and get my degree, but how am I going to pay for it? So your first step is going to want to be filling out the FAFSA, so the free application for federal student aid. That is available now. So it came out October 1st. It comes out October 1st every year. And then also every year that you're wanting assistance from the government, you have to fill this out. So it's not like you just fill it out your first semester of college and then you're good for the rest of the time. You have to fill it out every single year. And they're going to award you different loans and grants from the government. So loans, you usually get them at a smaller interest rate than going to your private bank and taking out a loan. And grants, that's free money from the government that you don't have to pay back. And then also work study as well. So it allows for you to kind of earn a paycheck while you're here on our campus. So you're working, but getting a paycheck. And the nice thing about working on campus is it's usually very flexible. It kind of works within your schedule and around your classes and everything. Another option of how you guys can pay for college is with scholarships. So we do have a one scholarship application. It's available November 1st. It's hard to believe November is almost here. So it's going to become available for you guys. There's over 35 that you guys can apply to. So you just fill out one scholarship application and then it kind of goes to all of these scholarships, which is really nice. So you don't have to keep filling out multiple scholarship applications. The deadline for this is March 1st of next year. I feel like that's going to come very fast, sooner than probably a lot of us would like it to be. So don't procrastinate with the scholarship application. It's free money. So again, you just don't want to kind of miss out on that opportunity. If you do have any questions about the FAFSA or financial aid at all, or even scholarships, feel free to reach out to our financial aid department, and their email is listed here on the presentation as well. So just kind of an admissions checklist, kind of wondering how you get started here. Again, your first step is just applying to Edison State. You'll need to submit your high school or GED transcript, and then also you'll want to submit any college transcripts as well. And you don't have to get those to us right now, but once you would finish those college classes, you'll just want to get those over to us. You can use that QR code in the corner, and that takes you right to our application. You can just open up the camera on your phone, and that takes you so you can fill it out, which is super nice. Again, you'll want to apply for financial aid and scholarships, so submitting your FAFSA, submitting that scholarship application. When it comes time for you to register with for classes, you'll meet with your career pathway advisor. You guys will create an education plan so you can kind of see all the classes that you're going to be taking your first semester here at Edison State to the time that you graduate. So you can kind of really see those different milestones. And they're also going to be able to help you get registered for classes. And then once you get registered for classes, you're going to want to complete our online orientation and online workshop. And that's done through Blackboard, which is our virtual classroom here on campus. So now I'm going to turn it over to Brandy, and then we're going to introduce Isaac, and he's going to talk a little bit about his student experience here at Edison State.
I'm happy to introduce you to Isaac Stevenson. He has an incredible career pathway and path to where he is now and where he plans to be. He's a Shelby County resident, Houston High School graduate, College Credit Plus graduate, current student in mechanical engineering. He's also a student of Miami University, and also a current Earn and Learn student. So I would like to introduce you all to Isaac Stevenson, and Isaac, you have the floor.
Thank you, Brandy. Hello, everyone. My name's Isaac Stevenson, and I'm just going to speak a little bit today about like my career path and also my education path. So like Brandy said, I graduated in 2019 from Houston High School, and while I was in school there, I also attended Edison State Community College through the CCP, and this helped me out quite a lot due to the fact that they cover all the costs for high school students to go to school. So this made quite of a jump start on my degree, and also it gave me quite a bit of experience in the college field. The program that I am in right now is the Miami University partnership that is through Edison State Community College. And with that, I am getting my mechanical engineering transfer associates, and then I'm going to get my electrical mechanical engineering bachelor's from Miami. And this program is really neat because you can do all of this through Edison State Community College, which this is a huge cost savings. Another thing that I would like to touch on is the Earn and Learn program, which has been a vital piece in my education and career goals due to the fact that it's put my name out there, and also I've gained quite a bit of experience in the working field. I currently work at Evenflo in Piqua, which has helped me grow in my education from the UR and Yaskawa robots, and then also learning some of the different processes that are at that facility, being in the maintenance and engineering department. Some of the benefits of this program, though, is that I am able to stand out from my peers because I have experience in manufacturing and then also the engineering in the real life, and then also the education skills that I've gained from like Edison and Miami. And I'm planning on finishing my associates this semester, and this was possible due to the fact of the College Credit Plus, and planning on getting the bachelor's in a year and a half. This will set me for a good career path, and my career goals are to end up in a field that challenges my skills, not only skills that I've learned in the Earn and Learn program, but also the educational skills that I've learned. And I do like hot rods, so hopefully one day I can get into cars. I'd like to also thank anybody that has been along this path, which that's all my teachers and everybody that stands beside me. And then also I'd like to thank Brandy and Jordan for letting me speak today. I feel very privileged to do this. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac. We really appreciate you volunteering to do this as well. So thank you so much. There will be time for question and answers at the end. But if you do have something very specific for Isaac, feel free to put it in the chat. Well, with that being said, someone just congratulated you for a job well done, Isaac, on the chat box.
Thank you.
But at this time, we would like for the employers to be able to present. Again, going by alphabetical order, we will be starting with Airstream. So I believe Jordan's made every presenter a host. So at this time, you can share your screen, and Airstream, the floor is yours.
Okay, first of all, thank you guys so much for inviting us to this. We're really excited to talk about Airstream and the career opportunities here.
All right, so good morning. My name is Courtney Dodge. I'm one of our HR generalists here at Airstream. My role here is to assist in recruiting, career development, coaching, general associate HR assistance, investigations, and employee engagement. I began my time here with Airstream in 2017. And one of the things that led me here to Airstream was the fact that we had this world-renowned organization located in the teeny tiny 2-stoplight town of Jackson Center, which, by the way, wouldn't even have a second stoplight if it wasn't for Airstream. I'm passionate about small towns and the hardworking men and women who show up here every day and help make other people's dreams a reality. My husband and I are outdoors people, so getting the opportunity to work for an iconic American brand that fit in line with everything we love seemed too good to be true. So while we don't own an Airstream yet, like many future retirees, we do hope to have one and travel the United States someday.
My name is Brittany Fullenkamp. I've been with Airstream full-time for almost 5 years. I started in the marketing department, but recently joined the human resources department as the internal communications specialist. I grew up just outside of Jackson Center in Bawkins. Airstream has been a part of my entire life. I would work here in the summers between school, and I have a lot of family that currently and used to work here, including my grandpa, who retired here from after 48 years. When the opportunity to join the team came up, I jumped at the chance because I loved the culture and the global influence of the brand. So today, Courtney and I are going to spend the next few minutes giving you a brief overview of Airstream, our history, the products and culture, our impact on the local economy, and the wide variety of career opportunities that are available. So we're going to kick things off with a welcome message from our president and CEO, Bob Wheeler.
Wally Bynum built the first Airstream in his backyard in 1931, and people started looking over the fence and telling him, hey, I want one of those things. And that's how Airstream was born. So he quickly realized that it wasn't just he and his wife that really wanted to have this kind of outdoor adventure. It was universal. It's really that spirit that's driven this company for almost 100 years now, and it's the kind of spirit that drives us today. The Airstream trailer looks very much the same on the outside, but the spirit and the drive for innovation and creating that has sustained us all these years. One of the things that we like to do here at Airstream is the idea that when you're here, you're focused on quality and making sure that you're doing your department really should. But then once you get out work, sometimes you know that people don't have that work-life balance. They need to spend time with their families, their hobbies, and then come in the next day and do it all over again. One of the central parts of our culture here at Airstream is humility. We've been told we need to be a little less humble and have a little more swagger. But that's hard to do in a company that prides itself on taking care of its people, focusing on putting out great travel trailers and motorhomes, and letting our customers speak for us. If you want to come be part of something bigger than yourselves, contribute your energy to building something that's going to outlast you and your kids and your grandkids, come see us. Airstream's a great place to work.
All right, so as Bob mentioned, Airstream has a long-standing reputation for quality products and being a great place to work. Adventure is where you find it, any place, every place, except at home in the rocking chair. This is a quote and an insight into the mind of Airstream's founder, Wally Byam. Airstream was founded almost 90 years ago in 1931 by Merle Wallace Wally Byam. Wally grew up working hard with his uncle on a sheep farm where he lived in a wooden wagon towed by a donkey. Inside the wagon, he had a stove, food, water, and everything he needed, which would inspire his first travel trailer. Wally had an intense love for the outdoors and spent many days camping in a tent. His wife, however, did not like sleeping on the ground, and so in 1929, Wally built his first trailer, which was a tent contraption on top of a Model T chassis. It was mobile, but it wasn't a lot of fun in the rain, and it was a chore to put together. Wally went back to the drawing board to find a way to include all of the comforts of home in his trailer, and soon after, he was building more permanent shelters out of wood. It caught the eye of so many people that in 1931, he founded Airstream in California, naming it so because the trailers cruised down the road like a stream of air. Wally continued to refine the trailers, eventually moving to aluminum in the late 1930s and creating the iconic riveted silver bullet trailers that we still build today. In 1952, business was so good that Wally recognized the need to expand eastward, and through some family connections and a little bit of luck, destiny brought Wally here to Jackson Center. The second manufacturing plant started production in 1953, and it's been the headquarters and only Airstream plant since the late 1970s. Over the years, Airstream has continued to innovate, partnering with other companies and organizations on special projects, including NASA in the 1960s, to manufacture the mobile quarantine facilities that housed the Apollo astronauts after their space flight, adding a motorized division in the 1970s, and most recently, we opened a new 750,000 square foot manufacturing facility this year to help keep up with the mass demand. Airstream is often mentioned in the same breath as Coca-Cola, Heinz Ketchup, and Harley-Davidson when discussing iconic American brands. It's a heritage we're proud of. You've undoubtedly seen our products in commercials, movies and TV shows, and on celebrity Instagram accounts. We wouldn't be as successful as we are today without the strong foundation established by Wally. We continue to use his words as our vision, to place the great wide world at your doorstep for you who yearn to travel with all the comforts of home. He encouraged clubs and rallies that provided an endless source of friendship, travel, fun, and personal expression. And this is the culture we strive to have here at Airstream. We value a good work-life balance so associates can spend time with their families and doing the things they love. We are positive and passionate, demonstrate commitment and initiative. We always respect and care for each other, have humility and understanding towards everyone, and work together as a team. We strive for excellence in quality and challenge the status quo. And here now are a couple of videos with an inside look at Airstream and its culture.
Around here, production starts early, well before the sun comes up. We're hard at work before most people are even at that. Airstream is a first shift company. We try to let all of our folks work on first shift so that they can be working regular hours, have more time to spend at home with their family. Being a first shift company is kind of unique to our area. There's a lot of other manufacturers here that work around the clock and like to keep it to first shift.
What drove me to Airstream was walking in the door and seeing all of these handcrafted, beautiful products made in America. It's something you read about and dream about. You don't get to see it everywhere. And that really pulled me in. At Airstream, we do handcraft all of our products. We want to make sure it's right the first time, every time. So we don't have to go back to do it. It's a quality product that once it's made its journey down the line, that it's beautiful. It's a beautiful product. We definitely take pride in our quality. And that's really what kind of pulls a lot of people in, is that we not only care about the quality of our product, but you have to take care of the people in order to have a quality product.
It's really cool to see something that you've had a small hand in making out on the road.
This is a great place. That's what drew me here.
first thing that people say when I tell them I work at Airstream is usually cool. Airstream has a brand that's a global brand. We're centralized and headquartered right here in small town Jackson Center, Ohio. There were quite a few different things that drew me to Airstream, but the fundamental reason was Airstream is a company, it's a brand, and a product that I can get passionate about.
We're enablers. You know, our job is to create products that enable people to live their adventures. You know, we look at ourselves as brand stewards. You know, this is an American icon and a legacy, and so we all take it very seriously. But we're also all striving together to make the brand better.
Every day we come in and we go through the factory process, see the people who are building Airstreams or crafting Airstreams, and literally, because we're in the factory, you can feel it. You can hear the factory running, you can feel the people riveting the aluminum together. That brings a very tangible energy into the space.
I love being here. I love the opportunities that come our way. I think there's, it's endless, really, when you're a lifestyle brand like this. I think it's exciting that a lot of other brands want to partner with you. In order to work so hard, you have to really enjoy it. You have to really like what you're doing. And I think most people here do.
Manufacturing is a stronghold in Ohio and Shelby County. The workforce is second to none, and Airstream is proud to be a part of the area's growth and prosperity. We've hired over 200 production associates this year, which was somewhat unexpected considering how coronavirus initially impacted Airstream in March. We did have a 6-week mandatory shutdown, and like the rest of the country, we weren't sure what to expect post-shutdown. Little did we know that our sales would skyrocket, and we have another 240 people left to hire. We built our new facility with hopes of hiring 200 to 300 people, but never expected to need them as quickly as we do. We're fortunate to be able to recruit from so many different areas. Prior to our large hiring events, the average employee tenure was 15 years. That's gone down due to our immense growth over the past few years, but we are happy to have retained our talented and devoted employees. We are optimistic for the future from a manufacturing perspective. Trade schools are becoming increasingly popular, and our production workforce is full of skilled trades. Everything from carpentry, electrical, plumbing, and metalworking. Our new travel trailer facility includes 11,000 square feet of space dedicated to training new employees and dealership personnel, while also offering leadership training to current employees. Airstream also works with schools and universities to help prepare students to be successful in the workforce. Airstream believes in giving back to the communities in which we do business. Not only do we give monetarily, but our president, Bob Wheeler, just signed the Pledge to America's Workers, which states that we will continue to hire and train American workers for the future. Airstream also works with schools and universities to help prepare students to be successful in the workforce. We're proud to give back to our communities and country by building homes for Habitat for Humanity, honoring our veterans and our first responders through Airstream Salute, and supporting numerous other nonprofit and community organizations. Passion is what drives us to be good stewards to each other, our communities, and the outdoors. So now we want to talk a little bit about available career opportunities at Airstream. While Airstream is owned by Thor Industries, we have a decentralized model, which means that Airstream is free to make decisions and manage our business at the local level. This is important for people who want to feel ownership and empowerment of their department and their role. One of the things that makes Airstream so special is that we have every facet of a manufacturing business right here under one roof. Everything from our research and development, finance, manufacturing operations, human resources, customer service, parts and warranty, product development, and marketing. This is awesome because if you find that you have an interest or a skill set in another department, there's room for you to grow and try something new out. Another positive feature of our decentralized model is that we don't have to wait on corporate for an answer. There's very little red tape to have to sort through. If we want an answer for something for a project, you can just head right over to the desk of the person that has that answer. If you've ever camped, there hasn't been a camping adventure where something didn't go wrong and you had to respond to that. Likewise, at Airstream, there is a need for associates to be able to roll with the punches and deal with the unexpected complications as they arise. I think we can all relate to that this year. From an HR aspect, our jobs would be really boring if we didn't have all of these wonderful people to work with and sort through problems together. So if you are interested in opportunities with Airstream, we have a beautiful website that you can utilize to apply for open positions, whether manufacturing roles or professional opportunities. In addition to the 240 manufacturing roles we aim to fill by June of 2021, we also have a supply chain director open for our TC touring coach segment, as well as 2 open senior buyer roles. Our accounting department has an accounts payable clerk and a financial analyst role open. And within marketing, we have a digital marketing specialist. While we are primarily a first shift company, we do have a small crew on third shift as well. So for third shift, we currently have an opening for a maintenance mechanic as well as a few production spots. So we just want to take a moment and thank Edison State for providing us with this opportunity to speak about how important partnerships between schools, communities, people, and the organizations are. Organizations like Airstream rely on good schools like Edison to offer programs such as business, HR, marketing, engineering, supply chain, IT, and industrial operations to educate people so we can fill our open roles with qualified individuals. I myself have utilized Edison to further my own career here at Airstream. And so thank you, Edison, for this platform where we can all come together to promote healthy, growing organizations and communities.
Thank you so much, Brittany and Courtney. I absolutely loved the presentation. I love hearing about the history of Airstream. I know that pre-COVID you offered community tours, so maybe those will get back started soon. If you want to drop that in the chat box, I would be interested in knowing more about the tours.
Sure, absolutely.
So next we have Evenflo-Goodbaby.
Good morning. My name is Brian Whiteley. I'm the plant manager at Evenflo. This morning, as part of Manufacturing Day presentation, I'd like to give a brief overview of our operations, and then the majority of the time we will focus on a virtual plant tour video that we put together. First slide I want to call out is just a group photo of some of our team at Evenflo. I want to start with really highlighting that what we stress and who we are is teamwork, team environment. Truly what makes us successful is being able to contribute and depend on the person on your right and on your left. And that's really what we strive for when we bring new employees on. That is the thing that we really try to make sure that they understand is be engaged, be part of the team, and contribute and help out. That's what makes us a success. So very quickly, who we are, where we're located. We are located in Piqua on the lower left-hand corner in the yellow circle. There's a large water tower in Piqua. So we're located on the west side. On the far right side of that photo is where the mall on I-75 is located. So just kind of give you a little kind of overview of geographically where we're located. Just to give you the layout of our operations, we got over 350,000 square feet of manufacturing and distribution on site. You can see that it's broken into 3 buildings that are all adjoined. The first part where we do our injection molding and assembly operations, that's the original part of the facility. Evenflo operations started up over 40 years ago. Actually started as a mattress factory, making mattresses for children's cribs, and then transitioned to car seats, roughly 25 years ago. But we have our production operations located in the top portion of the picture, the building layout. Right behind that, we've got a raw material warehouse where the padding and belts and harnesses and clips and cushions, clips and tethers, and that sort of thing, where we feed our assembly operation. And then all of the finished goods flow down to our distribution warehouse, and it's from there where we ship out our product. We produce about 2.5 million car seats a year, so that's roughly 50,000 car seats a week. So a very fast-paced type of environment. Next, as far as our employees go, we've got 370 employees fulfilling different roles at the plant. When we go through the operation, we've got teammates that are in injection molding operations. That's where we actually make the plastic components that go into our car seats. From there, it feeds the assembly operations, and those are the folks that actually take the pads and the belts and the clips and the plastic components and build the car seats. We've also got receiving, distribution, other technical type positions. We've got a quality department. We actually do crash testing on site. So like you've seen in videos or movies where you've got crash test dummies and they're simulating car crashes. That's actually how we test and develop and improve our existing products and new products. Along the technical side, manufacturing engineering, those are folks that help with shop floor layout and actually help us lay out how we're going to build our products. And then from administrative side, we've got plant administration, that's our finance and accounting folks, supply chain, production planning, those are folks that help coordinate the purchase of the raw material and fulfilling our orders and how we're going to plan our production in order to meet our shipments. And then lastly, we also have a customer call center on site. So if you've purchased an Evenflo product and you have questions or would like some more information or need to get some info on installation, our folks at our call center will be able to help you out. Just to highlight too, in terms of longevity and dedication with our operation, we've got over 50 employees with 20 years of service or more. So very proud to have a solid foundation of folks that help run our operation. Next, just in terms of the product that we produce, we primarily make car seats at this facility. This is the only facility under the Evenflo umbrella where we make car seats. So two of our most popular products are the Every Kid car seat and the Chase Plus car seat. The Every Kid car seat is really a great case study. We just launched that model in 2020 in January, and it has been very, very successful. So much, in fact, that we've seen growth. We actually added, just like Airstream said that they've got a small team on third shift, we've had to add a production team onto our third shift of roughly 40 people in order to help with the production and fill the demand for that car seat. So again, it's been a very challenging year in terms of COVID, but also a very rewarding year for us as we've experienced some growth with the launch of that new product. Okay, next I'm going to transition to a video, which if you bear with me for a moment, I'm going to transition to a video that hopefully give you a unique perspective as you tour through our facility. Okay, so what we had wanted to provide was a unique perspective for a virtual tour for the students and to showcase the diverse activities and roles that we have in our facility. Started with a team photo, and I want to end with a team photo because, again, really what makes us successful and the enjoyable part of working with Evenflo is in the team environment. And I hope through the video, through the virtual tour, that you're able to see really where that is key and vital to our success and who we are. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. That was incredible. I loved that video. Okay, next up we have Honda and we have Kaylin and Mike.
So like Brady said, my name is Kaylin Garrison. I am a recruiter for Honda's co-op program. I also have Mike Hoying with me today. He is a senior staff engineer for our manufacturing engineering services department at our Anna engine plant in Anna, Ohio. So he will be sharing a few of the slides as well. So what we want to discuss today is our co-op program at Honda. So when I say the term co-op, we use it interchangeably with interns. So just think of an internship, it's the same exact thing. I just want to discuss the opportunities at Honda and what type of co-ops we have. I'm mainly going to touch on our equipment service technician co-op and get you guys some more information on that. So this slide is going to show our operations throughout Ohio. So there are quite a few. Between Marysville and East Liberty, Honda owns about 8,100 acres of land, just to give you an idea of how large it is. There's an additional 505 acres in Anna, Ohio, and 130 acres in Russell's Point, Ohio. So at our East Liberty auto plant and Marysville auto plant, we produce the Acura MDX, RDX, ILX, TLX, the Honda Accord, and the CRV. One location that is not listed on here is our Performance Manufacturing Center, which is in Marysville, Ohio. It's actually right down the road from our Marysville auto plant. There they produce the, oh, it is on here. So just kidding. The Performance Manufacturing Center produces our Acura NSX, which is the only US produced supercar. And then we employ over 15,000 associates here in Ohio. As far as Honda's manufacturing workforce positions go, manufacturing technicians are in high demand right now. So this field requires a 2-year technical degree for our co-op program. So you must be enrolled in a 2-year technical degree at that time. Honda allows you to work while going to school. So you're able to earn money while going to school, which is really nice. Technicians are responsible for multiple things, but troubleshooting, equipment breakdowns, equipment preventative maintenance, and things of that nature. So we are right now hiring a lot of equipment service technicians. Our main pipeline for our full-time employment is through our co-op program. So our co-op program is definitely something great to get involved in. So Honda is currently seeing a lot of baby boomers retiring, and we're not the only manufacturer seeing this. I would say all manufacturers are seeing this. There is lower enrollment in technical programs at a college level. So that's why we attend a lot of high school career fairs, things like that, to get students involved in understanding technical programs. We project several hundred technician vacancies over the next 5 years. We are seeing that right now. So again, all manufacturers are going to face that same shortage. Then I will go ahead and let Mike speak about the Anna engine plant.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mike Hoying. I've been with Honda 24 years. Almost all of that has been at the Anna engine plant in Anna, Ohio. I did spend 5 years down at our Georgia facility in Tallapoosa, Georgia, which is a transmission facility, helping them get started down there. So the Anna engine facility started in 1986. It was only about 200,000 square feet. At that time, we only made motorcycle engines for the small Elsinore motorcycle. Go ahead, Kaylin. So if you look at 2019, where we are now, we have about 2.6 million square feet under the roof right now. And we currently make engine and drivetrain components, as well as complete assemblies for all engines for all North American Honda and Acura models. So we have casting, machining, and final assembly areas throughout the plant, both aluminum and steel products. Go ahead. So if you look at what we make, again, we're about 2.6 million square feet, around 3,000 associates. We currently have a capacity of about 1.2 million engines a year that we make out of here. It's roughly about 4,500 engines a day leave this facility to the various frame plants across North America. We make 4-cylinder engines, V6 engines, turbo variations of those engines, as well as drivetrains for what they call the constant velocity transmission. And those goes to our Russell's Point facility that Kaylin mentioned earlier. Go ahead. And so again, as mentioned, we do full assembly of engines when they leave here. That's a good engine to go in. Oops, sorry. And then we make all the components that go into all the engines. So those of you familiar with engines, that's cylinder heads, cylinder blocks, cranks, camshafts, conrods, cylinder sleeves, and CVT pulley parts for the transmissions. So I'll touch on our Russell's Point facility. They're very similar to us in the Indiana factory in that they have machining, casting, assembly. Difference is they do transmissions where we do engines, but most of the equipment and the skill set that's required is basically the same. So looking at a manufacturing technician, we call our manufacturing technicians equipment service technicians or manufacturing technicians, not maintenance. And one of the reasons we use that term is, yes, we need to get the equipment up and running, maintain it, do preventive maintenance and all that, but we also expect our associates to make improvements. So I'm an engineer. When we design and put stuff on the floor, we obviously don't always get it right. So the people on the floor know it better than anybody else. So we want them to improve it. When something does break, what can we do so it doesn't break again? So we have a wide variety of equipment. We're very, very automated. Anna alone has about 700 robots in this facility. The frame plants have 2 to 3 times more than that. So we have a lot of robots, a lot of PLCs, a lot of CNCs or computer numerical controlled machining centers, conveyors, lifts. Basically on our various machining and casting lines, when a part starts at the beginning, by the time it gets to the end, it really never has to touch human hands. It's all done with conveyors, robots, servos, and that kind of stuff. From the frame plant, they do have stamping presses, plastic injection molding. We have casting dies here. We are a full-fledged foundry on both steel and aluminum. We melt aluminum and make cylinder heads and cylinder blocks, and we melt steel and make camshafts and cylinder sleeves. Lately, we've gotten into a lot more laser marking as well as vision systems. Almost all of our robots are vision guided, and we're just starting to get into a lot more vision inspection where the camera will make decisions on what's good and what's a no good part. So all that technology is good, but it takes a skilled workforce to maintain it. So we also have on-site facilities at all of our manufacturing places. So that includes HVAC, refrigeration, wastewater treatment. So that career path is also there. Go ahead. So what do we look at too? Again, we use your normal tools, your multimeters, your measuring devices, mills, lathes, grinders, hand tools. On the manufacturing floor, one of the most important tools anymore is the laptops. We actually connect to the programs and all the robots, all the CNCs, all the PLCs. So it's very important to have that skill set to understand that automation. So again, looking at the local schools, we've had a really good relationship with Edison and other local schools. You need to be able to read and interpret blueprints, both electrical, mechanical, pneumatic, hydraulic. Good troubleshooting skills. That's always one of the most important ones. When a piece of equipment goes down, why did it go down? What do I need to do to get it back up and running as quickly as possible? So with that comes written and verbal communication skills. The operators know the equipment better than anybody. So you need to be able to interact with the operators, help make those decisions to get the equipment back up and running. And as anything, we get new equipment, new stuff every day. None of us know everything about everything. So you got to have a good attitude and a willingness to learn and be self-initiative. There's a lot of ways to learn out there. It's not just sitting in a classroom. You have your manuals, you have the internet. So take it upon yourselves to learn new stuff. Good. Looking at the technology, how it's changed, as I mentioned, when I started way back in 1997, we probably only had about a dozen robots in this entire engine facility. As mentioned, we got about 700 now. Our fastening tools have gone from air wrenches and hand torque wrenches to all electrically controlled wrenches. So we know exactly how tight to put all the fasteners, and then all that information is stored. We use a lot more servos, still a lot of pneumatics, but we use a lot of servos also. And as I mentioned earlier, we're really getting into vision and laser in the last 5 years for both inspection and robot guidance. From a communication standpoint, we still do have a lot of hardwire that we're all used to, but anymore, there's a lot more Ethernet. What I mean by Ethernet, a lot of the machines on the floor are acting just like computers you have on your desk. So that skill set has been elevated, that you also need to understand that automation and that skill set, as well as safety PLCs. That's something new in the last 5 to 10 years. We do a lot of programming with safety PLCs, and we have robots and stuff that can run without a fence because it basically has a virtual fence on there that keeps it safe. And then the HMIs and touch screens, we're going away from the machines with a lot of push buttons on it, and they basically have a touch screen, the same as your iPhone would have. So the only difference is we develop those screens. So our technicians can pretty much make them screens do whatever they want. You can have pictures, videos, control the machines, however the operator needs it. So we just do that ourselves. Okay. So I'm going to turn it back over to Kaylin, and she's going to talk about our opportunities. So thank you.
All right, so I kind of want to talk about the Honda and Edison State partnership. So like I mentioned earlier, we partner with high school career centers and technical colleges to place students into internships that potentially lead to full-time roles. Our Anna engine plant is at about 85% success rate for transitioning co-ops into full-time roles. So our program is a great program. You gain that hands-on experience, and you're able to pay for school because you're making money at that time. So you're basically paying for it while you're going, which is awesome. So our co-op program concept, the co-op program was created to make a clear pathway from high school to a career at Honda. So students graduate high school and then enroll in an engineering technician program at Edison State or another school. During their second semester, students will apply to Honda co-op openings online and then potentially interview with Honda. If you're selected, you will begin working based on your school schedule. So the really nice thing about Honda is we work around your school schedule. So if you need to work an off shift or anything like that, we're completely flexible around that because we do run 3 shifts at our Anna engine plant. So if that is something you need, we're more than willing to work around that. So this again allows you to earn money while going to school and apply what you're learning in the classroom to a real world work environment, which is also awesome. So why pursue our co-op program? Again, it's a great opportunity to gain hands-on experience and decide if this is the career for you. So while working in a co-op, I feel like that's kind of the reasoning behind it. You get to experience real world workforce and see if that particular career is something that you're interested in. The experience you gain is instrumental when seeking a full-time job, and it's a great way to build your resume. The co-op program provides exposure to the industry and opportunity for full-time employment upon graduation. So the student experience at Honda, you're going to get, again, a lot of hands-on assignments, a lot of projects. You will be provided with a supervisor and a mentor. That mentor is going to be there with you every step of the way to answer any questions you have. Job shadowing other professionals in different departments. You will also, again, complete individual projects that are assigned by your supervisor. Again, they're very hands-on, which is great. You're going to get that hands-on experience. And we will go here. So if you are interested, you must take high school courses that align with your career interests, enroll in an engineering technology program at Edison State or another school. Eligibility requirements is you have to have a 2.5 GPA or above, unlimited work authorization in the US, and you must provide your own transportation and have a valid driver's license. And then this is the application process. So if you are interested, you would apply via honda.com/careers. This is our summer 2021 job posting. Kind of the process for how things work is you would apply online. We would send you a pre-screen form. The pre-screen asks you a few different questions just to make sure that you do qualify for the position. From there, we would move you to an interview. Due to COVID, we are doing all virtual interviews. So we would schedule a virtual interview with you. And then if you are selected for the position, we would then move you to offer. So it's a pretty quick and easy process. And that is all I have.
Okay, thank you, Team Honda. We really appreciate all the information and the partnership with the internship co-op. I know we have a lot more students interested in the electromechanical and automation and robotics 2-year degree because of that partnership. So we appreciate that. Next up, we have Pella and Patty's team.
Hey, hi, everybody. I'm getting ready to start sharing our screen. We are really very, very, very excited to be here and to do our very first presentation with everybody and introduce Pella to the community. So we'd like to start off by thanking Edison for giving us a chance to join in Manufacturing Day today virtually. My name is Patty Kendall. I'm the HR manager for the Troy operations site for Pella, and I have Nicole Barhorst here with me. She is my HR representative, and we are getting ready to introduce Pella to the community. Everybody knows the name Pella. When you go to Lowe's and you're looking for a window, windows and doors, that's what people think we do. But Pella is so much more than just a window company. We are very, very excited to open our 11th manufacturing facility here in the States, and Troy, Ohio was selected as that site. We will be bringing over 400 manufacturing jobs to the area. So we're extremely excited to start this partnership and to make Troy our new home. I'm going to start by showing you the Pella difference.
My name is Steve. I'm one of 3,300 employees based in Pella, Iowa. When builders visit us, I like seeing them make the connection between what we do here and what they get back home. We've got building windows and doors down to a science, and that know-how shows up in the quality of our products.
My name is Garrett. I'm a quality engineer at Pella. I get to work on a lot of cool stuff. Windows embedded with smart technology, products that can handle what nature throws at it. There's a drive to innovate here that goes all the way back to 1925.
My name is Anna. I'm a Pella sales rep based in Nashville. I've had a couple builders visit Pella, Iowa, and the experience really opened their eyes. What do you see in Pella? You see we've been here more than 90 years in the same headquarters, in the same town. You see where the Pella spirit comes from. A proud Dutch heritage, strong Midwest values, a history of continuous improvement, and a drive to always make things better that dates back to 1925.
I'm Dan, a process engineer at Pella. This video is a chance to see Pella through your own eyes. The people, processes, and products that drive the quality and innovation this brand is known for. The voices you hear are real Pella employees, just like me. We hope you enjoy.
Innovation at Pella comes through teamwork. We take what we're hearing from our customers and then explore how a new product or a product improvement could respond to that need in a whole new way.
You know, innovation is a very dialed-in process here, and nowhere does all that focus show up more obviously than on our manufacturing floor. Here's where it all happens. The manufacturing plant floor on the main campus. Total, it's about 1.8 million square feet. If you walk the whole thing, that would be 3.5 miles. This is just one of 11 manufacturing sites around the country. The average employee tenure here is 17 years. Myself, this is my 34th year. There's a commitment to health and safety here, an open environment for employee feedback and process improvement, and a care and concern for one another that reinforces to make the best windows and doors in the world. Everybody needs to be on the same page, moving in the same direction.
Hi, I'm Joe Moore. I've been with Pella Corp for 31 years. I help stage an average of 600,000 board feet each week.
Hi, my name's David. I work in the chop saw area. I've been with Pella Corp for 23 years, and I am personally responsible for 250,000 chopping decisions each day.
Hi, I'm TC. I've worked here at Pella Corporation for 13 years. I treat our wood parts to protect against insects, moisture, decay, and stain.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I've worked at Pella Corp for 12 years, and I am one of 27 team members on this line assembling casing units.
Yeah, I'm proud that I work on the original Pella innovation, roll screen. Of course, technology has changed quite a bit. We've got the process down to a science.
My name is Dale. I've been with Pella Corporation for 15 years, all 15 right here in shipping. Logistics runs 24 hours a day, 5, sometimes 6 days a week.
Hi, I'm Soy. I work with the company for 20 years. I work in the cellular department. We offer 2 different types of shades, a bottom-up and a top-down shade.
I'm Terry. I've worked at Pella Corp for 29 years. I play a critical part in Pella's environmental stewardship. 99% of sawdust is recycled at Pella. That's right, 99%.
From the top down, every person here at Pella knows that in the end, all we have to stand on is what that Pella sticker goes on, our products. That brand means everything. That's why we take product testing to the extremes we do.
Performance is something we never take lightly here. Pella has some of the toughest product testing standards in the marketplace. Testing is performed on every product line, regardless of price point or material. From water and wind testing to extreme heat and cold. Environmental effects like corrosion, to the common effects of prolonged operation, and even shipping. There's a lot of science and data behind Pella quality.
One quality, regardless of the product line or type. I like being able to communicate that to my customers. This is the sweet spot for me, connecting Danny to Pella solutions. He knows what he wants in his homes. Quality, no callbacks, and no surprises. But to be relevant in today's market, he also has to appeal to a new kind of homeowner. Homeowners who want options, and homes that both reflect and enhance their lifestyles.
We've got a solution for virtually every building need. Wood, vinyl, fiberglass. Whether it's for a home, condominium, or even a commercial building, we can create windows and doors for almost any opening.
That I can back all those window and door solutions with a local sales, service, and support system unlike any of our competitors. One that features a dedicated local customer service team, knowledgeable trained field techs and installers, and value add-ons such as in-house architectural drawing support. There's a lot involved in the value we bring.
Yeah, there is a spirit here, one based on focus and legacy. So many of us literally grew up learning the Pella way of doing things. It's also that we live and work in a town called Pella. A proud Dutch heritage indeed.
Do my customers know there's a Pella, Iowa? Maybe. Do they understand the Pella spirit? Yeah, I think they do. They may not call it that, and that's fine, but when they thank me for being a part of their success, I know they get it.
The legacy and innovation.
The ingenuity and attention to detail.
The quality this brand is known for. All it takes is a connection. People seem to get Pella no matter where they live.
Pella, a town, a renowned brand, an undeniable spirit and way of doing things. We'd be honored to meet you, learn how we can support your business, and work with you so that you too can experience firsthand the Pella difference.
So to tell you a little bit about Pella Passion, you'll hear that a lot in the coming months and in the coming years. Pella Passion is about caring for more than just ourselves. It's going beyond any expectations that we set for ourselves and doing more for somebody else. And those are the kind of individuals that we are trying to attract. We believe that our culture is definitely a culture that embraces everybody and that encourages you to grow. You'll hear Pella Passion mentioned quite a bit. This is one of our employees at our corporate headquarters that works on one of the production lines. We take a lot of pride also that our company is still privately owned. We started in 1925 as a Roll Screen. It is now the Roll Screen Foundation and Pella Corporation. So a lot of our additional scholarships and things that we do in the community will be known under our original name, which was Roll Screen. We talked throughout the video about the company and building careers. We talk about empowerment, and our management team at the Troy site has embraced part of the, we've embraced all of the Pella passion, but we are definitely committing to creating an environment that allows our employees to professionally grow here with Pella. We encourage our employees to find their own career paths and have that communication to ensure that everybody is accomplishing all of their goals professionally and personally. We believe in succeeding together. Part of succeeding together is investing in our employees and celebrating all of our big milestones. One of the big things is going to be, this is a whole new site. We are starting from the ground up. And it is an amazing feeling to come into a facility, into a building that's totally open and watch lines as they are being built and hiring the very first employees to our company here in Troy that are going to start building the foundation for the future. We talk a lot about community. Pella is 100% vested in the Troy community and in the communities around us. We want to make sure that everybody feels that Pella passion and that we make a difference and that we not only help our employees grow, but also individuals within our community. We believe that there is something bigger and that we will accomplish bigger things in our community than just offering jobs. We are a very people-focused company. Pella has always and always will be. We believe in our diverse backgrounds and perspectives that allow us to create innovative and high-quality products and experiences for our customers. We believe in the little extra things. All of us believe that our founder was way beyond his years. A quote that is often being said as we're building our site is that it's the little extras that always distinguish the outstanding performance or excellence of a product. It's the little extra things that make us champions. We believe in total integrity and in everything that we do. We encourage our employees to be themselves. We are committed to our employees' health, wellness, and safety, and protecting our environment. Taking care of our team, it goes beyond ensuring that we have a safe work environment and that our employees have a culture and an environment that they're happy to work in. It also goes into financial investing for our employees. So a lot of our benefits are geared specifically for that. An example is our 401k plan. Our employees do not have to contribute anything to that. We also offer pay for performance bonuses. We also believe in giving back in the community. Many of our team members are passionate about charitable organizations in our communities. We support that cause and the things that matter to our employees. We do that through the Pella Roll Screen Foundation, which provides grants, matches donations to charitable organizations, and recognizes our employees that are volunteering in the community that we live and we work in. We also care about our employees' well-being. We offer a full range of benefits, and we also believe in taking time for ourselves because our employees matter. We are committed to providing flexible work-life balance and schedules, and that might mean that flexibility in working hours or days and the option to work remotely, as we have all learned with COVID-19. And we offer paid time off. So there's a lot of flexibility that we are going to be offering. We believe, again, in developing those career paths. The development at Pella, our employees will closely work with their managers and mentors to take advantage of several developmental programs that we have to help our employees reach their professional aspirations and truly know that there are people in their corner to help them succeed. We are Pella, and we believe in doing everything that we love. One of the things about manufacturing is that when we think about manufacturing and we're talking in the community, the first picture that everybody gets is that really big, heavy, bulky bumper that one person is lifting, or maybe two people are, maneuvering to get it someplace. But it's so much more. In manufacturing, you have so many different departments. You have accounting, human resources, engineering, IT, safety, research and development. We are currently hiring, and we're bringing over 400 jobs to Miami County. We're hiring operators, maintenance technicians, warehouse associates, and that's just the start. We look forward to being a year old next year at this time and being able to look back that we walked into an empty building and truly created a brand new facility and have people working here, and then start working on the second phase of our plan, which is going to start those internships, those co-ops that will help the younger adults coming into our community, into the workforce, to truly start developing their futures. I'm going to try to play one more video. And
our founder, Pete Kuiper, didn't want to just start a window company.
Yes.
He aspired to create a place where people could feel truly proud of the job they were doing and the careers they were building. Today, we continue to live Pete's legacy to make Pella a place of pride, a place of integrity, a place that cares for and values its people, and the exceptional work they do every day. Pella is a place where everyone truly cares about the little extras. It's a way of being that sparks the Pella passion in all of us to go above and beyond for each other, our customers, and our communities. Pella is a place where people are empowered to share their voices and discover their best self, both professionally and personally, developing their unique talents to contribute to something much bigger than themselves. Pella is a place of passionate people who work to push beyond the ordinary, challenge the standard, and search relentlessly for better ways to deliver inspired design and exceptional detail for generations to come. And Pella is a place where we celebrate each other and share in the rewards of our successes, because we believe we are in this together. At Pella, we do the work we're most proud of.
anybody has any questions, just put them, I guess, in the chat box. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Patty. I'm so excited for Pella. I'm so excited for you and the Troy community. Next up, we have Carrie with Polyfill.
Well, good morning. I am Carrie Gregg. I am the HR manager at Polyfill. Very excited to be a part of the virtual manufacturing day. You may actually hear some actual manufacturing behind me in the background, so I apologize for that, but it is a regular manufacturing day for us. I want to thank Edison for setting this up, so thank you so much. I just have a basic PowerPoint presentation that I'll go over with you. Polyfill is a manufacturer of the sound barrier for automobiles. So when you think of us, you should think of your trunk, behind the dash, behind doors. We're a layer that you don't always see in your vehicle, but we make it comfortable as you drive down the road, especially if you like to listen to music or talk in your car as you drive down the road. We're a small company that is growing, so we have a very nice family feel, but we are expanding our business into other industries if possible, and you'll see this as we go through the additional slides about our business. We currently have 56 employees. Our shifts, we do have a day and a night shift that we consider. We're looking, as I said, as we expand to change those shifts. Depending upon the position, people are working 410s, or because we have an extrusion line that continuously runs, that it is 3 12s and a 4-hour. So it's kind of nice for people who like freedom to kind of go into having additional time at home. So Polyfill, we are exceeding worldwide customer expectations. We were established in 2009 in Sidney, Ohio, and we've been growing since the day we opened our doors. From the beginning to the end, our product is an extrusion of polymers to create the sound barriers in automobiles for now. As I said, we are looking at other industries. And it all starts with the ingredients. So we will even use our own product. We'll reuse or recycle whatever product we can, the scrap pieces from our own production, vendors, to be reused in the process. In the end, we have small pieces of polymer that we're going to reuse, and we're going to take these ground particles and other materials to make our product. To begin, our panel operators use our customer specifications to create the mix of ingredients needed to create the correct polymer extrusion. And then from there, it may have an additional plastic sheeting or just the extruded polymer that is going through as a sheet. And as the pieces go through the line, they cool before the next steps. In this process, the product right there is being rolled into a roll that can be then shipped to the customer or cut into die cuts. Here, the product is being processed into sheets that can be then shipped directly to customers. Either way, after the product is ran into rolls or sheets, they're banded in preparation for storage. So the rolls don't roll away and the sheets stay put. So we want it to be a good product. As the product runs, employees are completing quality checks to make sure the sheets are the right size, the right thickness, and then specific size sheets are actually cut so that they can be checked in our lab to make sure they have the right chemical combination and durability. These checks continue to occur multiple times over the shifts to guarantee a quality product. As I mentioned, the rolls are either sent directly to the customer or used in the die cut process. That is where we cut the polymer into the desired shapes requested by our customers, and we send that directly to them per their specifications. So you'll see that they're now being boxed up and they'll be stored or directly shipped to our customers. Once the product is complete, roll over the sheets, the product is loaded into our trucks to be sent to our customers. So our goal is from the beginning to the end that Polyfill is committed to quality for our customers as a tier 2 automotive supplier. So if anyone has questions, you can put it down in the chat box. But if there is more information, there is my direct phone number. And also all of our job openings are located on Indeed.com or on our Polyfill website under careers.
Thank you so very much, Carrie. We are now with our last employer, which is Silfex.
So Silfex, we're located in Eaton and Springfield. I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Erin Clark. I'm the manager of talent acquisition for Silfex. And so we have 2 plants, one in Eaton, Ohio, one in Springfield, Ohio. Our Springfield, Ohio plant is going on almost 2 years old, and our Eaton, Ohio facility has been there for 30 years. And so I'll play a quick video, hopefully, of life at Silfex. So let's hope it plays.
Silfex makes silicon components that are critical to the dielectric etch process, which is a key process and tool that's used in the production of semiconductor chips for both logic and memory.
We make the parts that go into the machine that make the chips that go into computers.
The science involved in what we do is unprecedented from a material point of view or from a CNC or CNC engineering point of view.
I like the challenge. I definitely like the people. You know, it's become a big company, and it still feels small.
For most engineers, we kind of get attracted by that next thing, you know, to learn something new. And there's always that option to learn when you're here.
The culture here at Silfex is one of significant focus on collaboration, teamwork, and open communication. It's very easy to come up to speed, understand the company, and find the answers that you need.
We have a very diverse organization, so we bring in lots of backgrounds and experiences, viewpoints, so that helps us create a better product in the end.
Every day I enjoy coming to work for
just the people, let alone the job.
The company does its best to provide, leading edge pay and benefits.
We get the feel of a smaller family business, but the benefits of a larger corporation.
The way they continue to take care of their employees is so much better than any company I've ever seen out there. The matching 401k program, stock purchase program, those are all benefits that a lot of companies around here really don't offer.
They pay for tuition reimbursement, which gives you a chance to better yourself. You basically can go anywhere you want. If that's your desire, they help you get there.
We have a number of positions across the multiple disciplines of engineering. There's a spot in our company for people that have great skills, capabilities, the desire to grow and work as a team.
And this is, an implant that should be in Silicon Valley. I think it's surprising for people to find this out here, in the middle of cornfields. We should be making corn chips, not computer chips.
Making our operators happy and our employees happy is key. That's why I love coming to work every day.
So Silfex is excited to be in the area, and like you heard Dwayne say, we're a Silicon Valley company in the heart of the Midwest. So Silfex is the largest high-tech and most competitive silicon components maker in the world. We've doubled the business since 2014 and forecast to double it again by the end of 2020. With COVID, with people working from home, streaming services, kids doing work from home, there has been an increase in need for chips and memory. And so there is an increase in need for our products. Without our products, you're not getting on your computer, you're not getting into your phone, and you're not getting, into your car. We make those things work. We have two sites, like I said, one in Springfield and one in Eaton, Ohio. And we're a total production solution for high technology customers and fully integrated manufacturing operation. We supply people like Samsung and LG and people like that. So you can see our cloud-based is the platform of the future. So we're on Zoom, right? And just like everybody else, we're doing a lot of things virtually these days. And the microchip is the thing that allows us to do that. And so our products go into all of these things: machine learning, medical, cloud, PCs, mobile devices, automotive. Through our people and our products, we're absolutely changing the world. Lam Research is our parent company. They're based out of Silicon Valley in California and have locations all over the world. So with us, although we're based here in Ohio and have we'll have almost 1,400 employees by the end of the year, there's a ton of room for growth with Lam Research, which is a Fortune 500 company, and it can grow your career. So what does Lam Research do? Ultimately, nearly every leading edge integrated circuit today has passed through a machine that Lam has made, and therefore it's passed through the wafers that Silfex makes. So on the right-hand side there, you see what are called etch chambers. And if you see the guy on the bottom holding that circle, that is a hot edge ring that Silfex would make. So in very layman's terms, because I am not an engineer by any stretch of the imagination, we make the wafers that go in there, and the plasma passes through and etches a microchip. So why does Ohio, why does our work in Ohio matter? It has to do, with our customer focus and the focus on the end user. So a student with their first new laptop or a mobile phone in the area where no landlines, drones and robotics being used for search and rescue, or a 9-month-old baby with an 80% chance of dying due to heart defect is saved through the use of a 3D printed heart. All of those things our products go into. For our employees, offering job opportunities in an industry with great long-term growth and forecast. Microchips aren't going anywhere. We offer a safe, clean work environment and an opportunity to grow, learn, and develop. We also are very much connected to our communities, and so developing those relationships with like-minded folks. And then, one manufacturing job creates 4 to 5 other service jobs. So what we make creates other jobs. With our community, we're supporting our community through job created, taxes, things of that nature, partnership with economic development groups, high schools and colleges like Edison, and then direct charitable contributions of time and money to support local needs. We're definitely a growing business, and that attracts other investments and business in the area. And so, we're kind of up and coming. It's a great opportunity and a time to join Silfex. Silfex is dedicated to creating a care community where we live and where our employees work. In 2019, Silfex awarded grants to several nonprofits within our focus area of K-12 STEM education and quality of life, including local schools and food banks. And then our Silfex Activity Involvement League provides fundraising efforts, charitable giving, and volunteer opportunities. Silfex does a direct match up to $2,000 for any dollars you want to donate as an employee, and as well as gives you 40 hours to use to go volunteer in your local community. So Silfex supplies advanced silicon components such as gas distribution plates and containment rings to Lam and other customers for the plasma etch processing system. So here is my non-engineering explanation of what we make. We grow these silicon ingots from raw silicon. It looks kind of like obsidian rock. It's made from sand, and we get it at it's a component of sand. And we get it at 99.9% purity. So we take those, we melt them down in these huge furnaces that get super hot, and we grow these crystal ingots that are anywhere from 4 to 6 feet long and somewhere between 22 to 34 inches in diameter. From there, we cut it down and we end up making the wafers that you can see there. And we do that through our shaping area, where we use saws and things of that nature to cut them down into blanks. And then they go into our CNC, and CNC is our biggest portion of our business. And we have a ton of CNC machinists between the 2 plants and are looking for a ton of them currently. They're making holes on these, and you can kind of see the holes on that, the wafer in the back, that are a 1/10 of the size of your hair using CNC machines. So it's super technical work. Silicon's super brittle, so you've got to be careful when using it and things of that nature. Ultimately, they then go in through a clean, lap, and polish process where they get cleaned and ready to go to our customer. Like I said before, the plasma goes through those holes, and that ends up what making and etching your wafer or your microchips. So this is kind of geared to our mechanical engineers, but you can kind of see the different components here. So we've got the crystal growing, which you can see on the left-hand side, our CNC machining, our lapping and polishing, our clean and etch, and then EDM machines, and then lasers, which I know that's a ridiculous picture, and I really want to say laser when I see that, but our lasers, we can't actually show pictures because it's proprietary information. So you get a shark with a laser on its head. Always a fun thing. Opportunities here at Silfex, we've got CNC machinists, machine operators, crystal growers, all types of engineers from manufacturing, R&D, process, programming, metrology, quality. We also have quality techs and engineering techs. We are actively hiring over 200 new employees from now until the end of the year. Offering things like sign-on bonuses and education reimbursement. We have a 100% education reimbursement and bonus opportunities and things of that nature. As a selfish plug, anyone who's interested, we are doing a drive-through career fair on Wednesday, October 28th from 10 to 2 p.m. at the University of Dayton Arena. You stay in your car, bring your resume, and drive through. And we'll have people on site doing interviews and have PPE and things of that nature. So wish good weather, but for anybody who wants to come by, you're staying in your car. So regardless of the weather, you'll be fine. But yeah, it's from 10 to 2 on Wednesday, October 28th. And that is all that I have.
I just want to thank all of the employers for attending and participating. Clearly, there's a ton of job opportunities available for the community and current students. We also have a Dayton Regional Manufacturers Association representative with us, and Kayla Manuel, she is the program coordinator for the DRMA. And Kayla, I know if you want to share anything with us, and along with what you did for Manufacturing Day, we're happy to have you speak on that.
Yes, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate you letting me join you this morning. So for the students that are watching, first of all, I highly encourage you to reach out to the employers who have presented today. They are all very impressive, and you know, as you're looking towards your career, definitely, you know, take this opportunity to reach out to them. But if for some reason from the employers today you didn't see something that was quite the right fit, you should know that there are approximately 2,500 manufacturers in the greater Dayton region for you to choose from. So you have endless opportunities for your career. DRMA represents about 200 of those, so just a small sampling. So if you're ever interested in learning more about an internship or an apprenticeship or employment, you can reach out to DRMA and we'd be happy to help you connect with a company. For Manufacturing Day this year, we had to take a virtual route. So we put together a series of videos from 7 of our member companies. We were able to represent Montgomery, Clark, and Shelby counties. And we have a video coming from a Preble County employer as well in early November. I'll drop the YouTube playlist link in the chat, so if you guys want to check those out. Again, these videos are going to get a peek into their facilities, and it's also going to highlight the different types of careers available. So from everything from entry-level machinist up to engineer up to the owner of the company. And we also wanted to highlight some back office jobs as well. So like quality engineer, HR, marketing, accounting, so that you can really see the breadth of everything that's available in manufacturing. So I'll drop that link in the chat. Feel free to check them out. They run about 10 to 15 minutes each, so you can watch them at your leisure. And again, feel free to reach out to DRMA if you ever have any questions. And that's all I've got for today. So thank you, Brandy.
Thank you, Kayla. And Jordan, I think we're ready for the wrap up.
Perfect. Thanks, Brandy. So first off, again, I just want to say thank you so much to the employers that joined us today and sharing all about your companies. So I'm sure that they have social media accounts, so I definitely recommend going out and following them. But also Edison State has social media accounts as well. So if you're not already following us, I definitely recommend going out and doing so. We post just different, events that, that usually go on campus, or we're doing virtually right now. Just good information about what Edison State is doing. So we're out there on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And then we also have a Facebook page for each of our regional locations as well. If you do have any questions about Edison State at all, definitely feel free to reach out. So as you can see, where our Piqua campus, is located, reach out by email. You can just use our general email. You can reach us by phone, or also just explore our website as well. So there's, again, just tons of different ways that, that you guys can reach out to us, and, we can answer any questions that you guys may have. And then again, my contact information and Brandy's contact information is on here as well. So if you do have any questions or anything like that, definitely feel free to reach out to us.
I do want to say that Airstream had to leave, but Brittany wanted everyone to know that if someone had questions specific to Airstream, that they can reach out to them at hr@airstream.com.
So again, thank you guys so much for joining us.